What's up, guys? Justin Morgan here, and I got a really good question in this week, and it was about how often I deadlift. Somebody said that they'd seen like programs like Jason Blaha's 5x5 program, and that it only has them doing deadlift 1 to 2 times every 4 to 5 days. One time a week or 2 times a week, depending on which part of the cycle you're on. You're on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of thing, and they were just saying they didn't seem like a lot of deadlift frequency, and they were saying they thought that I did a lot of deadlift frequency, and I kind of want to address that question. And I'm actually thinking about if you guys are interested in doing the Q&As on a regular basis, like you have questions, I could make it a Thursday kind of thing. But I'm going to do a Facebook fan page, so it'll probably be Carved Up Vegan Muscle. I'm also on Instagram. I never really made an announcement about that, but you guys can find me on Instagram as well under Carved Up Vegan Muscle. Just there's a underscore between each word, carved underscore up underscore. But if you just type in Carved Up Vegan Muscle, you'll probably find it. Anyway, so in terms of the frequency, I actually have currently, my training changes throughout the year depending on what I'm doing. And currently I'm preparing for the Plant Bill powerlifting meet that I'm doing on June 6th. So I'm kind of winding down. I'm not really doing a ton right now, or you could say I am. Anyways, I'm peaking. I'm getting ready. I'm resting up, getting ready. So what I've been doing for training for the last few months, though, has been that I deadlift as an accessory movement on Tuesday, and that day I only do deficit deadlift, so I'll stand on top of a 2-inch block, and it limits the amount of stress that I can put on my body in the deadlift, because the more weight you do, your central nervous system, I think it probably slightly adapts, but it doesn't adapt to the crazy kinds of weights that people are able to push. So the more overall weight that you push, the more stress that you put on your body, and the more time it takes to recover from. So when you kind of get stronger and stronger and stronger, eventually it can be beneficial to either one, train at submaximal weights, which I also encourage, but in this case I'm actually doing a variation of the deadlift. I'm standing on top of a block, and it limits, because it's a longer range of motion, it limits the amount of weight that I can do in the deadlift. So that is on Tuesday, and then on Saturdays I actually do my main deadlift day, where I work up to a given set, and then I'll do a few back off sets for however many minutes or however long I have allotted myself that day to train. So sometimes I say, it's a higher volume day, so I'll say I'm going to do 25 to 28 minutes, and I'm sorry, I just got out of the shower and I'm still sweating from the shower, but I'll say 25 to 28 minutes, and I'll get as much as I can do. So starting at my warm-up sets, I'll warm up to my weight, and usually I go pretty quickly. I'll start with 225, I'll go to 315 in pounds, and then I'll go to 365, and then usually if I'm doing sets of like 1, 2, or 3, then I'll go up and do either higher. I'll probably end up going 405, and then usually I'll get to like 455, 465 or so for a set of 3, maybe a little higher for a set of 1 or 2. But so you can see I'm really only deadlifting twice a week, and then I'm squatting 3 times a week, and so I have these higher kind of frequency lifts, but not like crazy high. And then following the powerlifting meet, I'll probably get more back into strongman training, which is kind of something that I really enjoy more so than powerlifting. But with the strongman, the deadlift is still like a really big thing, but I'll be kind of doing hybrid training. I'll be training both for strongman and powerlifting, so there'll be a lot of overhead pressing, a lot of bench pressing. So I'll do a lot of variations of different movements through the week, and then I'll only have like one day on Saturday when I actually train the actual competition lifts that happen in strongman, which are numerous. So there could be many different types of lifts that you do, and that's just what I do. Deadlift is one of those lifts, or accessories to the deadlift. So actually, once I get back from the powerlifting meet, I'll probably not be doing any direct deadlift work, where I'll just be doing the deadlift, unless for some reason the strongman gym closes on a Saturday. Then I'll probably do just a deadlift, because I don't have all those implements and things at my house to train with. So, but then on my midweek workout, I'll probably be squatting just about every day of the week, except for Sunday I'll probably rest, and Saturday and Wednesday I'll probably do some variation of the deadlift, either like a 2-inch deadlift or a 2-inch deadlift off of like blocks, like I stand on blocks and do it so it limits my capacity to do deadlifts, or I'll do the strongman movements, which include Atlas stones, farmer's carries, and those kind of tax a lot of the same muscles that are used in the deadlift, but they won't necessarily train the deadlift that well itself, so it's important to actually keep some type of frequency with the deadlift in there occasionally, which is why I have the midweek workout, but then there's benefits to doing some of direct regular deadlifting too. So that's it for today, guys. So that's kind of the Q&A. I'll post the link to the Facebook fan page down in the description box below, and if you guys have questions, starting a thread on that. It has how like other fitness channels have done it in the past, so I'll kind of see how that goes. If it responds well, then I'll probably keep it up, and if not, then I'll probably let it go by the wayside, because if it's not going well, what's the point in using it, right? So we'll see. Just see how it goes. Test it out the waters. You guys take it easy, and I'll talk to you next time.